This is the Valley Today.
It's bad and getting worse in northern Minnesota, where floodwaters are higher than they have been in 70 years. I mean, just take a look at some of this stuff. You see these people sandbagging their properties, and this is what's going on. People are meeting in International Falls as they're rushing to build a clay dike around the city's water treatment plant. Some people living on the city's south side are urged to evacuate because roads are closing, and then those folks won't be able to get propane or water delivery, and emergency services will be delayed getting to them because of high water. The National Guard is now in town helping with the sandbagging efforts. Flooding has impacted more than 900 buildings in that county, including 500 homes. Water is expected to keep rising there for the next couple of weeks. A main road in downtown Moorhead is going under construction for the summer. Work is about to get going on this road right here. This is Center Avenue. Live look. You see one truck getting on it yet this morning before it closes down. We are going to have a live report on that in just a couple of minutes. But first, we want to check in with meteorologist Lisa Green for what you can expect when you head out the door. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning. Well, it looks like a good Monday morning drive aside from any construction you might run into. The weather should be cooperating. We've got that beautiful sunrise here this morning to start off. Dry conditions in most areas, and we're looking at temperatures that are fairly mild for some. It depends on where you are. If you're in the Northern Valley, it's a little cooler. And Fargo right now, not so bad at 49, but Grand Forks 41. Jamestown, a mild 50 degrees. That's where we have a little more cloud cover right now. Bemidji, though, 39 degrees. That's our one spot that's a little chillier. Fergus Falls is at 54, Devil's Lake 45. So here's a look at the radar. You can see most of us and are dry. We're seeing some clear skies as well, with only really cloud cover in southeastern North Dakota here in our viewing area. And with that, there are some sprinkles that may still be lingering back over toward Jamestown. The bulk of the activity is farther west from us here this morning. But zooming in on that Stutsman County area, you can see between Medina and Jamestown, you might have a sprinkle or two hit your windshield along I-94. But beyond that, we're looking pretty dry, and chances for any rain and some cloud cover will be dwindling through the morning here. So we're looking at becoming more mostly sunny through the morning hours and into the afternoon until we get into the later part of the day, and we'll start to see more clouds start to lift in. But it's looking pretty good. 71 degrees. Still running a little bit below average, not quite feeling that summertime heat just yet. And winds that are going to be easing up after they picked up yesterday. We're looking at winds out of the north or northeast. So if you were maybe out and about enjoying the beautiful weather instead of maybe doing that yard work this weekend, well, you have more opportunities to get it done here in your mowing forecast. Today and Wednesday will likely be your best days. We're looking to stay drier on those days, but we do have some isolated shots at some showers, maybe a thunder shower again this week, Tuesday, and then again Thursday and Friday. Not a complete washout, but you'll have to keep an eye out for that. So a relatively quiet forecast here this week. We have to watch out for that rain and thunder. And I'm going to let you know, we do have some warmer air coming our way. We'll let you know when that hits in your 7-day planner in just a couple of minutes.
A lot of people are hoping it hits sooner rather than later, Lisa.
Well, timing is everything, and I think anybody who has weekend plans, they're going to be happy.
All right, we'll check in again with you in a couple of minutes. Thank you. Today marks the start for a months-long construction project in Moorhead. That's where we find the Valley Today's JC Dodd joining us live with the changes on a pretty popular road. Good morning, JC.
Good morning, Jordan. Yes, I'm here at Center Avenue in Moorhead, where things are clear right now. We still have some drivers out driving, but we just got the first of the construction crews arriving on scene for this morning, because today marks the start of a massive project here in downtown Moorhead. It's in 2 phases on Center Avenue, and today starts the phase 1, stretching from the Red River Bridge all the way to 6th Street. So it's a big project. It's going to impact a lot of travelers. There have been a lot of people out heading into work, crossing the bridge. It's a popular bridge. Starting today, those routes will change. I'm here at the Moorhead Center Mall, where they're saying you can no longer access that on Center Avenue. They're asking that you come from 3rd, 4th, or 7th Street. Same with a lot of those businesses along Center Avenue, especially with this first stretch from the Red River Bridge to 6th Street. So make sure you're keeping your eyes peeled for those orange cones. You don't want to hit anything. You don't want to be distracted while driving around these construction zones. But Jordan, Phase 2 will then stretch from 6th to 8th Street, so it's going to be a months-long project, like you said, essentially lasting until October. October. So all of construction season, they're going to be working on this facelift here in downtown Moorhead, working on the sidewalks, new pavement, lighting, things like that, trying to get this place looking nice and repaving everything, getting it in tip-top shape.
Yeah, they're having a big revitalization effort there for downtown Moorhead right now, and this should really help. JC Dodd reporting live this morning on Center Avenue. Thank you. Also starting today, a 2-week lane closure in downtown Fargo. The eastbound lane of 4th Avenue North is shutting down from Robert Street to Broadway. Underground utility work is going on. That closure should be in place for about 14 days. And starting tomorrow, westbound 32nd Avenue South in Fargo is down to 1 lane between 27th and 28th Streets. Crews will replace utility poles. Westbound 32nd Avenue South's right turn lane will also be closed at 25th Street. That closure is expected to be in place for about 2 days. At least 8 cities are now grappling with the aftermath of mass shootings that took place over the weekend. Hundreds of people ran for cover when shots rang out at a popular nightlife spot in Philadelphia. At least 3 people were killed and a dozen injured. In Chattanooga, Tennessee, 3 people and 14 injured in a shooting near a nightclub there. 3 others were hit by vehicles as people ran from the scene. There were also shootings in South Carolina, Michigan, and Arizona. The weekend tally is at least 12 people dead from gun violence across the country. A bar worker in downtown Fargo lost part of his finger during a fight at closing time. Police got a call around 2 yesterday morning about a disturbance at Fort Knox on Broadway in which a staff member had a piece of his finger bitten off. 2 other employees were also hurt. 24-year-old Dylan Wrighton was arrested for aggravated assault. Police say charges are also possible against 26-year-old Austin Wrighton. It has been a difficult year for 61-year-old Kevin Barta of Barnesville. He's fighting cancer in multiple spots in his body, but with the support of friends and family, he is keeping a positive attitude. Aaron Walling has his journey.
These are my grandkids. Love dearly, and hope I get to see them grow up.
Kevin Barta is a father, a grandfather, a friend, and a beloved member of a community, and he's been tackling cancer since February of last year.
The cancer's out of control right now. I got 13 spots, inch diameter.
Barta has been through a lot over the past year and a half. The cancer in his colon has spread to his liver, and he's been undergoing chemotherapy, which has put a strain on him and his family financially. And his good friend has watched them throughout all of this.
He has a great attitude about it. He's not getting up on it, and he's not letting it rule him. He's still living his life, so that's good to see.
The Pitchfork in Barnesville was packed with people showing love and support for Barta through Lend a Hand Up.
It's unbelievable the support I've got. People always ask if I want to, if I need anything. They're willing to come over to help me and everything else.
With all the support beside him, it is clear how much Barta means to this community. Now Barta continues his battle with hopes and dreams for the future.
I hope I can see him graduate.
In Barnesville, Aaron Walling, Valley News Live.
You can still help friends raise money for Barta's medical expenses. A fund is set up at Midwest Bank in Barnesville. A new study finds overall cancer screenings in the U.S. declined significantly during the pandemic. The American Cancer Society confirms drop-offs by the millions in screening rates for breast, cervical, and colorectal cancer during 2020. The results also show the decline in screening impacted people of color and people of low income. Still to come on the Valley today, 83 and sailing across the Pacific all alone. We get that story. Plus, this morning we're waking up to some mild to cool temperatures out there, but the sun is very nice. Lisa Green lets us know what to expect as we head into this Monday.